You guys ready for your next comedian?
Yeah!
Alright, this next comedian, I've done several shows with him. Very, very funny guy. From Cincinnati, local boy. First one of tonight. Joe Lunsford.
Alright, how's everybody feeling tonight? You guys feel good? Drunk yet? Well, the more you drink, the funnier I'll be, so go get some shit to drink. A few things about myself. My name's Joe Lunsford, and I hate skinny people. Wait a minute, there's a reason for that shit. The reason I don't like skinny people is I believe when I went to see Santa Claus when I was 4 or 5 years old, all those skinny bastards got to go sit on his lap and I had to pull up a chair next to him. Kind of stuck with me. And you don't get good gifts when you're a fat kid at Christmas time. You don't. You don't get bikes. You don't get fucking hula hoops and shit like that. You know, when's the last time you've seen a fat fucking dude do this? You know what kind of fat dudes do that is when they're trying to catch their dick in the morning to piss. Like, that's it. That's the only time I got that motherfucker. That's the only time that shit happens. Like, I used to get dumb ass fucking presents like fucking angel sheets and duck sweaters. I remember sitting in the house, fucking kids come knocking on the window. Joe, come outside and play with us. No, like, there was a sun and bees and shit out there. I get winded playing Tetris. I ain't fucking going outside. Fuck that, man. I'm gonna take a note from him. Pretend I'm drinking a beer. Alright. I went downtown the other day, man. Got arrested over some bullshit. I saw a beautiful Hindu woman. Had a couple $1,000 suit on, briefcase, looked important as hell. So I did what any good American would do. I tackled the bitch. She had a red dot on her forehead, dude. I thought she was being assassinated. Also, while I was down there, man, I ran into this dude that had the worst acne I ever seen in my life. Like, he has so much fucking acne on his face, if a blind person was to rub his face, it'd spell out proactive as bullshit in Braille. Not lying. Then, walking down the street, and I see this girl that my friend introduced me to about 6 months prior. And she's kicking the fuck out of her car and got 2 ripped bags of groceries. And I'm like, well, you know, what's going on? I locked my fucking keys in the car. Can you help me? I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. So I walk into this building next door, and I go in, and I walk up to the desk. Lady said, can I help you? I said, yeah. This girl I met 6 months ago has got a problem, and I wanted to know if you had a bag and a coat hanger that I could use. The chick flipped the fuck out, had me escorted from the building. It was then I realized I just walked into Planned Parenthood. It's fucking rough, man. You know what I just found out? And this is true, you can look this shit up. Did you know Hugh Hefner and George Bush are fucking cousins? It's not no fucking lie. And I'm thinking like, man, those motherfuckers are so different. And then I found one common thing that they, you know, have. Hugh Hefner tried to fuck every girl from 18 to 25. George Bush tried to fuck everybody that made 18 to 25 a year. And I used to do a lot of drugs, if you can't tell. My favorite drug was acid. I love that shit. But I stopped loving it one night because my mom is a devout Christian. There's angels all over her fucking house. Everywhere you go, there's an angel. Well, when I came in tripping one night, they started talking to me. Joe, you know you're on drugs. Who the fuck said that shit? So I started freaking out, right? And I run into the kitchen, no angels. The voices went away. I'm like, okay, I got this. As long as I can get up to my room, I'm fine. I run back through, Joe, you know you're on drugs. We seen what you did to that girl. We know what's going on. Get up to the room, it's gone. Well, then I lay down on the bed and I hear, Joe, we saw you masturbate last night. I said, how the fuck did you see that? No, there's no angels up here. Well, then I looked at the bed and remembered the angel sheet saying that brought me that year. See, that goes back. That's when you gotta remember the other jokes I told. There's 2 things in this world I'm scared of. Spiders and fags. And when I say fag, I don't mean gay people. I mean like the David Bowie, bedazzler bead, sparkle wearing motherfuckers. That shit scares me. It's not that I don't like them, I'm scared of them. And I think what scares me about spiders is the web, because they spin a web. I pray to God every day I never see a fag web. Could you imagine seeing a fucking fag web walk outside, big pink web, bedazzler beads, dudes in cocoons talking about help me? Fuck, that's scary shit. You walk into the corner store, they got fag repellent and shit behind the counter. Dads would abuse the shit out of that. They would just check, they'd walk up behind their kid and spray him. Oh, he's fucking twitching. Mary, I knew it. This is your mom and dad's fault. There ain't no queers in my family. Stop twitching, Malcolm. Y'all making me laugh at my own jokes, man. Believe it or not, I was an athlete at one time. I know this makes me look like a liar, but I actually used to play basketball. And I went to an all-black school. So it was very weird for them to have a little short, fat white dude who was already bald at 16 on the team. And I didn't really notice the difference until I had a good game. Like, I didn't realize I was 5'8", and everybody else on the team was 6'7", until after I had a good game and we go into the fucking locker room and everybody's like, "Great game, Joe." Thanks, y'all. Thanks a lot. No, but just recently it was the 10-year anniversary of the Cincinnati race riots. You guys remember that shit? You know what, man? I've got biracial kids, so that shit scares me to death, man. My kids are Puerto Rican, German, Irish, and all kinds of other shit. And it scares me to death, man. I'm afraid there's going to be another race riot and my kids are going to beat themselves to death. That's my time, guys. I'm Joe Lunsford. Thanks.